What up, YouTube? TTC, Dirty Bird Nation, Rise Up Nation, everybody in Braves Country, all my dog fans out there. Today is game day. The dogs come on. They take on the Auburn Tigers, the barn, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. Prime time on ESPN. Game of the week, man. Two top 10 teams going at it. About an hour from here. Out there at Sanford Stadium. Shout out to my dogs. I hope Kirby, does his thing, shuts down Bo Nix. Just play good defense and run the ball. Use our playmakers on the outside. Don't make any dumb mistakes, and we'll beat Auburn. Want to talk about this matchup on Sunday, man. Also want to send some prayers out to Cam Newton, man. I heard he tested positive for Corona, so sending prayers out to him. I haven't heard any updates on AJ Terrell. I think he has one more week of sitting out, and then he has to come back with 2 negative tests before he's allowed back onto the field. So we're minus the rookie AJ Terrell. We are minus Keanu Neal. We are minus Ricardo Allen. So we're missing 3 secondary players. We're also minus Darqueze Dennard. So you looking at 4 starters from our secondary that are out against one of the top passing offenses in the NFL with Aaron Rodgers and the crew up there in Green Bay, up there in Lambeau. So I just wanted to talk about the Green Bay skill players against our maligned, injury-prone, short-handed secondary. The rookie Jalen Hawkins and DeMonte Casey will be rotating in at safety. We also have Sherrod Niesman coming in there too as a third option at safety. These guys are going to be tested early and often. The good news is we got Kendall back. Kendall Sheffield is coming back. He'll be available. We'll start him at one corner. We'll start Isaiah Oliver, a.k.a. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, at the other corner. We'll have Bleedy Ray Wilson in the slot. And then, we'll have the safeties I just spoke about as well. Looking at the skill players for Green Bay, man. I talked about Mercedes Lewis in my last video. He's starting at tight end for them. Hopefully we keep him under wraps. We also have at running back Jamal Williams, man. He's their bell cow. They also have Aaron Jones and the rookie from Boston College, A.J. Dillon. Now, A.J. Dillon, man, I was really hoping my Dirty Birds would draft this guy if he was available in the second round, but we went defense with Marlon Davidson, so I can't complain about that. I always think, defense starts from up front, man. If you have success up front, then everything else will be, manageable. So I wasn't disappointed with the Marlon Davidson pick, but I was looking at A.J. Dillon, man. I really haven't seen anything from Quadri Allison this year, man. I mean, I seen him out there on special teams, but Quadri, man, I think AJ would have came in and took carries away, from a guy like Brian Hill. So maybe if we'd have drafted AJ, then we wouldn't have picked up Gurley. So who knows, man. But AJ Dillon, Jamal Williams, and Aaron Jones for their backfield. Receivers: Malik Taylor, Darius Shepard, Marquez Scantlin, Alan Lazard, and the always dangerous Devontae Adams. Now, these guys, Monday night prime time, Devontae is probably going to get 10 to 15 targets, man. He's going to get crossing routes. They're going to try to take advantage of our secondary in one-on-one situations. He's going to get wide receiver screens. He's going to get deep posts, skinny posts. This guy's going to try to go off, man. It's Monday night prime time at home in Lambeau Field. Him and Rodgers are going to try to connect early and often. So it's up to a guy like Sheffield to pretty much travel with him. I don't want Isaiah Oliver on this guy at all. So I'm I'm hoping Sheffield travels with him, man. I'm hoping we limit him, to under 100 yards and under one touchdown. But who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen with this team, man? We might come out and shit the bed, or we might come out and be dominant and play good for 3 quarters, and then decide we're not going to for the fourth quarter, like we've been doing for the last 3 games. So we'll see what happens, man. I want our guys to play hard, to play physical, to play fast. I want us to get after Rodgers, knock him around. But this secondary has to be pretty much bend but don't break. Don't give up any big plays. Tackle in the open field, and limit these guys. Yes, we have injuries in our secondary. Yes, we have injuries on the defensive line as well. I don't know if Foye is going to be back or not to cover a guy like Mercedes Lewis. Deion Jones, fast, physical, but he's not that big of a linebacker. So we'll see what happens with our secondary against their skilled players. Just kicking back, man, watching college football, enjoying a beautiful Saturday, man, living life, feeling good, feeling great. And of course, always looking good and looking great, man. Sergeant AR-10 wanted to talk about this matchup. We'll be successful if we don't let Aaron Rodgers throw for 3 touchdowns. Don't let him throw for 3 touchdowns. Hit him often, give him different looks, and keep their offense off balance is what our secondary needs to do. Will that happen or not? Who knows? Being 0-3, a lot of these coaches, a lot of these players on the bubble, man. We're on the verge of just tearing everything down, man. I'm pretty sure Blank already has some coaches in mind. He already has a GM in mind. I mean, he's this close to tearing everything down. So this game on Monday night will determine if we do it or not. If we start off 0-4, we'll go into rebuilding mode. People will get fired. People will get hired. Things will start to change within the organization. So we'll see what happens. But, man, Sergeant AR-10 want to talk about this matchup. Let me know down in the comments below what you think is going to happen Monday night with this team, especially with their receivers against our secondary, the things I just talked about. Their running backs, too, because they definitely use Aaron Jones in the passing game. I think Jamal Williams is more of a, second and short, third and short type of guy. I haven't seen him really catch a lot of passes for their offense. So we'll see what happens. Sergeant AR-10 reporting, from the crib, man. Wanted to talk about this matchup. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day. And I will get up with y'all on the next video talking about my Dirty Bird receivers and running backs against the Green Bay secondary. So have a great Saturday. See you on the next video. Peace.